Once upon a time, long before dating apps and drawing room gossip, there were the Devadasis, women dedicated not to husbands, but to gods. They weren't ordinary dancers, they were trained in classical music, sacred dance, and temple rituals. Think of them as cultural archivists, spiritual artists, the soul of temple traditions. Respected, refined, rooted in devotion. But then, history took a sharp turn. The British arrived with their boots, bureaucracy, and a heavy dose of Victorian morality. They looked at these women, graceful, disciplined, and deeply spiritual, and simply didn't get it. Dancing in temples, public performances, unmarried women with social roles, scandalous. Shut it down. To them, if a woman danced, it had to mean something indecent. And so, they misunderstood, or perhaps chose not to understand, the centuries-old tradition of the Devadasi. Overnight, what was once sacred became suspect. Temple support was cut off. Patrons disappeared, and many Devadasis, suddenly without community or income, were forced into sex work, not because of choice, but because of colonial policy, social neglect, and survival. Here's the twist. While preaching morality, the British government quietly set up licensed brothels for its soldiers. Yes, the same people who judged Devadasis created medical files on Indian sex workers in the name of civil order. Double standards? Definitely. Hypocrisy? That too. Colonialism? At full speed. So what really happened to the Devadasis? They weren't erased by time. They were redefined by power. By those who couldn't see the sacred in what didn't fit their worldview. Today, when we talk about tradition versus modernity, maybe we're asking the wrong question. Because before we reclaim anything, we must ask, can a tradition survive if we forget who distorted it first?